Greetings, people of Earth. Welcome back. My name is Jax, and today I'm in the family office in the basement. I've been paying bills and doing all sorts of fun stuff. Not gonna lie, I spent the first like 5 minutes just making sure there wasn't anything like super incriminating in the background or like anything weird. The weirdest thing is a picture of me and my dad hanging out, as we do. But today I want to talk about seeing your challenges as something that you look forward to, something that you're excited about. I firmly believe that true success is seeing your challenges as exciting obstacles, as things that you are looking forward to overcoming and conquering or defeating, or however you want to perceive it or view it. I think having that kind of mindset of determination and, I'm going to do this, I'm going to achieve what I want because I want it. I think that really is success. I think it's a lot less about actually attaining the goal or achieving. I think there's a moment when you achieve something that you can really celebrate and you can feel like, yeah, I did this, I feel good. But I find very quickly that I just move on and I'm like, okay, on to the next thing. Because you can kind of think of it honestly as like climbing a mountain or something, and you really want to get to the top and enjoy the view, and you work really hard, you pack your right tools and your the things you need, you've prepared, you've got some good information and some knowledge, and then you trek up this hill or this mountain and you run into unexpected things and problems, and maybe encounter people that you didn't know you'd encounter and see things you didn't think you'd see. And hopefully you don't get like mauled by a bear or anything, but you make it to the top of that mountain and you can take in that view, and you take it in, you really you're present, you're in the moment, you're like, man, I did it, I achieved something, I've done what I came here to do. And then it's like, you see the next mountain in the distance, you're like, okay, here we go, let's go. And I think that is sort of the ideal version of success. It is the ideal version of what you should accomplish. As you guys know, I'm big into Taoism, and Taoism talks about creating things and then just moving on and pursuing the next thing that you want. And so in that way, you're not really sort of bragging or living in your past successes. I think we all know somebody in our lives who achieved something, whatever it was, whether it was the high school quarterback or did something that was like pretty cool, like good job. And they seem to just live in that. They seem to just coast on that. I have to admit, sometimes I will see some of my old high school friends on social media, and they're constantly posting like every few weeks about how amazing they are, like it is to be married or having a kid, or they'll like post these things. And while it's great to have loved like an event like a wedding or something, I think living in that idea of like your wedding never ended and you just keep posting it, I think that's a bit sad. I think I'm not trying to be mean or degrading to anybody, but I think it is much better to enjoy what you've done, but move on, forward motion. You often encounter those annoying people who talk about like, I'm like a shark, I only move forward, no backwards, I'm always moving forward. But it's not a bad mentality to have. I think that whole like persona is a little bit exhausting, but the idea that no, I'm moving forward, I enjoy where I am in the moment, and I'm not stressing about the future, but I'm actively looking forward to it and I'm pursuing what I want to pursue. That is success. That is true, genuine life at its best. And I think about that, and I've really tried to focus my life on that this year. I've tried to really say, okay, these are the goals. When I achieve them, that'll be great, but I'll have new goals after that. And every single day I'm trying to strive towards what I want. So I've got some stuff with my health, some stuff with my physical like body and stuff like that at the gym, that kind of thing. My mental health, my spiritual health. I have a few things that I'd like to do with some friends. Maybe I'll start sort of pursuing the whole dating thing properly. Who knows? It's not a high priority, but I think about it, which is something that, didn't happen last year. But I make these small strides every single day or every single week. And I'm really enjoying that sort of progress and the pursuit of my challenges, the pursuit of achieving my things. That's life. And I do try and take a moment every single day to just say, you know what, life is awesome right now. I've got struggles, I've got difficulties. There's people in the family with health problems, and it's really time to enjoy my time with them while I can. And I think that is life. It's just you've got to appreciate the moment, strive for something, aim for something. I watched a video a while ago about the idea of aim, and I'm big into archery, so I was kind of curious. But the idea of setting your target or setting your aim and then going for it, that is really a very productive life. And I'm not talking about productive in terms of, oh, you've got to make a lot of money and you've got to, buy the fast car and the big house. And I'm talking about productive in terms of achieving the things that I want to achieve, the goals that mean a lot to me, because it's no good setting goals based on what society tells you to do. A lot of people my age in my high school community and that are either having kids and have a family, or they're single and, doing their own thing. And I think I hear from a lot of the single ones that they feel like they are missing out. They're not as far ahead as they should be. They should have a family, they should have a partner at the very least. And I don't feel that at all. I don't feel the requirement to settle down and have a family, because I'm pursuing things that are meaningful to me. I'm not pursuing things that are meaningful to my society. Although the things I am pursuing are beneficial to society in one way or another. So that's kind of my little piece of advice for today. Chase the success. The pursuit of a challenge is the real joy of life. Maybe I'll title this something cheesy, like it's about the journey, not the destination. But I think that's true. I think it's very actively true. Very, very few things in life are destinations. A lot of it is a journey. A lot of it is a process. I love this saying, and I don't know if who came up with it or if I've just created it in my brain, but we are all travelers in life. Nobody gets out alive, and we are all here for a short time. There was a lot of history before we arrived here, and there will be a lot of history after we're gone. So appreciate what we have and strive for the challenge, strive for the adventure. And then once you achieve it, pick a new one, choose something else, whether it's skydiving in your 90s or running a marathon, just choose it and go for it. And I'm a big proponent of that little everyday better, 1% better every day. That means a lot over 100 days, even 0.5% better every single day. In 200 days, you have got 100% better. That's power. If only they had tried to use that to get me to be passionate about math. Might be somewhere different. I might not be in a basement right now. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Let me know your thoughts about pursuing the challenge, pursuing a goal, working towards it, trying to achieve it. How do you stay motivated? How do you stay focused on your goal? I think that's a difficult thing, and sometimes we fall off. So how do you stay on track? How do you get back on track once you've fallen off? So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. I've got a little bit more office stuff to do, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow.